Good morning, Hornet Nation. Welcome to the Daily Buzz. I'm Joe Hutzler. Today, it's finally Friday, March 16th, 2018. Here's what the Buzz is all about this morning. We're going to begin with softball, who was finally on Moon Field, their first true home game yesterday. It was a doubleheader against Greensboro College. Here's what happened. These highlights brought to you by Bell's Automotive Services right here in Lynchburg, Virginia. It was a very windy day yesterday, as noticed there by the flag, but Lynchburg was ready early in this one. Second inning, and Leslie Bourgeois, two-run homer over the wall, and makes it 2-0 Lynchburg. At that point in time, her second home run of the year, and Lynchburg did it all in the beginning of this game. Three runs in the first, and then one here in the second from Jordan Vance, the freshman, continuing her hot start to her Lynchburg career. Rounding third is Sarah Commons, had a tremendous afternoon through both games, 3 for 3 in that one, and then 2 for 3 in the second game, which we'll see in just a few seconds. But first, a strikeout for the strikeout queen, 5-0 in the year now for Connor English. Lynchburg wins the first battle 4-1. Now on to game two, and guess who again? Leslie Bourgeois. This time a charge into the outfield that bloops in to score the second run of the game. That time, and guess again, it's Sarah Commons coming across home plate to make it 2-0. Then Kayla Hugate, rough first game, but better in the second stanza. This one off of the warning track into the fence, and it'll bring in two. And Lynchburg, by the same score, wins again, 4-1, heading on the road to Salem this Sunday. Baseball was also in action yesterday, and it was not so nice from Fox Field as they fall to number 9 Roanoke 10-1. Thomas Powell, your only RBI in that loss to the Maroons. Now let's move on to the games happening today, or more specifically, the Carnival. That's right, it's called a Carnival at Washington and Lee. Track and field begins their first of 2 days in Lexington, Virginia this evening. Plus, women's tennis is on the road at Virginia Wesleyan today at 2 o'clock, trying to continue their winning ways after winning 3 straight matches last week in South Carolina. And men's lacrosse takes on number 1 RIT today at 3 p.m. from Owings Mills, Maryland, the campus of Stevenson University there in Owings Mills, as part of the first of 2 days at the Mustang Classic. Again, that one starting at 3 o'clock. Now, let's look ahead to the weekend. Women's lacrosse back in action at Frostburg State on Saturday at 12, taking on the Bobcats. Plus, baseball is at Bridgewater for doubleheader action Saturday starting at 12, trying to pick up a much-needed ODAC victory. And men's lacrosse will take on the Golden Flyers of Nazareth, who are off to a slow start as well. That game Saturday at 12:30. All the coverage from the Mustang Classic provided by the Lynchburg Hornets Sports Network. And women's lacrosse is at Albright on Sunday, so a big travel weekend again before the ladies come back home next Saturday. They'll take on Albright at 1 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. And as we mentioned, softball, it will be at Salem College on Sunday at 1 o'clock for the first of 2 games. That second game slated to start at 3 p.m. for the Red Hot Lady Hornets. Let's move on to campus events. We have 3 of them to get to for today through the weekend. And of course, today being the day before St. Patrick's Day, the Burton Dining Hall having their luncheon, 11:15 a.m. to 2 p.m., St. Patrick's themed lunch in the CAF. Behind the Curtain Cabaret is tonight from 7:30 to 8:30. Songs from movies and shows La La Land, Hamilton, Waitress, and Dear Evan Hansen. Tickets are just $5 at the Dillard Fine Arts Center and Dora Gallery. And the last event to get to for today is the Oci Big Litter Day, 10:30 to 2:30. You can clean up litter for an hour and a half, then explore the Nature Center. Lunch and transportation is provided. 20 volunteers still needed. Check your emails for the contact information on that trip to the Clater Nature Study Center. It's that time in the show where we tell you what day it is on the National Day calendar. Now, yesterday was National Everything You Think Is Wrong Day. Today is Everything You Do Is Right, which I think is very appropriate for tomorrow. Some people really live it up on St. Patrick's Day, and just keep remembering that everything you do is right. And I think I'm going to take that stance today as we travel, and there's of course going to be some traffic that we head into, and I'm just going to assume that I'm right in every situation this afternoon. So get ready, Tyler Novak, who will be riding shotgun with me as we head to Owings Mills, Maryland. Well, that's all the time we have for today and all the time we have for this week. Back again better than ever on Monday morning at 7 a.m. to recap a crazy busy weekend here for your Lynchburg Hornets. You can stay up to date as the games go on by downloading the One Nation app in the Apple Store or Google Play, and of course follow online at lynchburgsports.com. That's it for us today. Until Monday, remember, it's a great day to be a Hornet, and we are One Nation.